The research that we did into what happened, what I found in the Vatican was really disturbing. There was a meeting that took place called the World Meeting of Popular Movements. It was something that was started by Pope Francis in 2014. He started inviting popular movements to the Vatican. And as it turns out, these are actual communist organizations. And this isn't hyperbole. This isn't like, I'm not assuming something about their dispositions. We're talking people that celebrate Karl Marx, that do read alouds of the Communist Manifesto. They actually parade through the streets with hammer and sickle flags. These are actual communists. And the fact of the matter is, I saw these communists meeting in the Vatican. Cardinal Czerny, who is the head of the Dicastery for Human Development, he was praising these groups. Don Matteo Ferrari, who is the coordinator for the World Meeting of Popular Movements, even said that the intention is to have these groups integrate with local Catholic churches once they disperse and leave the Vatican. So it was a highly disturbing thing to find. And what people need to understand about communism, because I think a lot of people have different ideas about what communism is. Some people think that it's this revolutionist movement where people are going through the streets with AK-47s and they take over the government. Or some people think that, well, it's just socialism, and so they're just going to flip the script on the economy so that there's more equitable distribution of wealth, whatever that means. And others think that it means like a moral upheaval. You know, you've got the Gramsci version of communists who take Karl Marx's ideologies and say, well, if you want to implement what Marx wants, you have to pervert the morals of the people. So they push abortion and contraception and homosexuality and all that kind of stuff. But the truth is, what communism actually is, according to Marx, and then later codified by the likes of Saul Alinsky, is perpetual revolutionism. It's the whole idea that we're so focused on the material world, we're looking at everything around us. So my attachments to my own belief system, or my attachments to my wealth, or my attachments to whatever it is, whatever your ideology is, whatever your desire to have is, you don't have something and you want to get it. So you're fighting against those who have it in order to take it from them. That's the revolution. And ultimately, you have to understand, revolution means to revolve, to turn around. So eventually, as Saul Alinsky puts it, the haves become the have-nots, and the have-nots become the haves. That's the revolution. And then, of course, the have-nots have to rise up against those who have to try and take back what they lost. So it's perpetual. Marxism is ultimately perpetual revolutionism for the sake of materialist dialectic, which is this idea that you're focused on the world, you want something of the world, you're taking things of the world, and with the dialectic it's this idea of a thesis plus an antithesis, and through that you get a synthesis of some sort. So they're looking for an equilibrium on some sort of material realm. Now, what this really translates into is revolutionary evolutionism. So this social evolution, this idea that the survival of the fittest in nature becomes survival of the fittest in the social order. So whoever fights the best, or has the strongest argument, or has the most votes in Congress, or whatever it is, they become the ones who win. And that eventually evolves your society into something new. And if you understand what that means, you'll understand New World Order as what they're ultimately fighting for. Global socialism, global evolution. Teilhard de Chardin, who was an evolutionist in the Catholic Church, he was a Jesuit priest. And what he pushed is this idea of evolution of theology, evolution of morality, evolution of metaphysics. And the idea is that we are all trying to ascend to some sort of cosmic point called the cosmic Christ. So you take it all together. And this is a very quick explanation of what Marxist revolution really is all about. It boils down to perpetual revolutionism for the grasp of something in the world on the individual level for the transformation of society into something new. That's what it is. And it's a dangerous, dangerous thing because it takes our eyes off of Christ.